Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. This is the look that we will be creating today. It's a very fun and colorful blue glitter eye with a nice purple crease. So to begin this eye look, I'm going to start off with this MAC shade. I believe it's Saddle, and I'm putting this in my upper crease area, sweeping that in windshield wiper motions. Taking the Morphe 35C palette, I'm going to mix those two colors and put that in my crease as well, just to get a really nice pink gradient. And then I'm going to mix these two purple shades and place that a little bit below the pink shades, and also sweep that in my outer V using circular motions. And also I'm going to sweep this upward into the pink that I placed before, if that makes any sense. So I'm just going to add this color until it is as pigmented as I want it to be. And then I am just going to make sure that it's really nice and blended and seamless. To set the brow bone, I'm going to take this bone colored shadow and I'm just going to pat that along my brow bone to set the concealer that I had put down before. Now going back to the eyes, I'm going to take this blue shade from the palette and I'm going to put that in my outer V, and I'm working that upwards into the purples. I'm sweeping that in circular motions, and I'm just going to add and buff that color out until I get my desired finish. Taking the BH 120 eyeshadow palette, I'm going to use a sparkly blue shade, and I'm just going to pat that all over my empty lid space. And I'm just going to go back a couple times with this color just to make it as pigmented as I want it to be. To deepen up the outer V a little bit more, I'm going to take MAC's Carbon eyeshadow. I picked this color because it's deep, but it's not super black. To buff out the edges of the black, I'm going to go back in with some more of that blue shadow, and I'm just going to clean up those edges. Going back in with some of those purples, I'm just going to add this to the crease to further blend those colors together. Taking the MAC Mixing Medium Liner, I'm just going to pat some of that onto my lid. A very thin application of this, and I'm going to work in small sections to apply this blue glitter right on top of it. So guys, just use whatever glitter you have. I got this glitter and I've had it for a couple years now. I picked this up from my local craft store. I think I got this from Michael's craft store, and it came in a pack with a whole bunch of colors, and I just picked this blue shade from that pack. One important thing to remember while you're doing this is just to look down so you don't have any glitter transfer from your eyelid to the crease area, and wait for this to dry. Once you put it on, let it dry, and then you can blend around the edges and remove the tape. After removing the tape, just use it to just clean up the glitter fallout that may have fallen down into your face. So I'm just using the tape and kind of sticking it to my face and then taking that off, so the glitter will come off as well. And moving on to liner, I got my mirror in my hand so I can do my liner on camera for you guys, so I have to get really close to the mirror to do it. So I'm using the NYX Matte Liner in the shade Black, and I'm just going to create a subtle wing. Now that that's done, I'm just going to take my concealer and clean up the edge of my winged eyeliner. And I'm going to just apply some mascara and prep my eyelashes for some falsies. Today I'm going to be using these Ardell Double Up lashes. I think they're in the number 203. If I'm not mistaken, it'll be in the bottom bar down below, so be sure to check that. So I'm just going to pop these on. And I'm just going to pinch them together using these slanted lash applicators, just so my eyelashes will blend with my real eyelashes. And for my foundation today, I'm going to take this Maybelline foundation, and I'm just going to dot on the darker shade first and then the lighter shade on top, and then I'm just going to buff this into my skin. I'm mixing these foundations because I find that the darker one is a little bit orange for me and the lighter one is obviously way too light. So mixing them together gives me my perfect shade. That way I'm not orangey like a Oompa Loompa and my face matches my neck for the most part. Here I'm just taking some more of that foundation and I'm just going to apply it to where I feel like I need more coverage, and I'm just going to put it on and then blend it in with the same brush. You guys, the struggle was real when I was trying to do this video today. I kept thinking that I was recording when I wasn't, so my highlighting and everything wasn't recorded for some reason. So I've already done my highlight and contour, and I've used the Fawn concealer by LA Girl, and I've set it with the Airspun and the Sacha Buttercup powder. So I just lined my lower lash line, and I'm gonna smoke it out with these purples. I'm gonna dust away the rest of that powder that was sitting under my eyes for my highlight, and I'm gonna set the rest of my face with the Loreal Infallible Pro Matte powder, and I'm just going to place that all over, pressing that into the skin, and I'm also going to put it over the highlight to blend it in, so that way it's not such a stark contrast between the highlight and my skin color. To bronze my face, I'm going to use the CoverGirl Ebony Bronzer. This is my go-to. This is my everything bronzer. I use this like every day in every single look that I do. And I'm going to put this in the hollows of my cheeks, in the forehead, and also at the jawline, just to bring back some dimension and warmth to my face, because foundation can make your face very flat looking and you don't want to walk around with a potato face. So just to add back that dimension with the bronzer. To tie the look together, I'm going to use this pink Wet n Wild blush. It's from the Fergie collection, and I'm just going to sweep this on the tops of my cheeks and sweeping this back and towards the bronzer. And I was so sad when this happened. My contour powder broke, so I will be fixing that later. And I'm just going to take this and put this in the hollows of my cheekbones just to create a nice, sharp, and defined contour and slim down the face a little bit. To clean up the contour, I'm just going to take some of that Sacha Buttercup powder and carve out the contour and then dust that away. For highlighter, I'm going to use the Makeup Addiction highlighter. It's like a loose powder, and I'll leave the shade down below. I'm going to put this in the tops of my cheeks and also in the forehead. Now it's time for the lips. So using this lip liner from NYX Cosmetics, I'm just going to outline my lips, and I'm going to fill them in with this Ruby Kisses matte lipstick in the shade Pink Sugar. And I'm just going to put this all over my lips, and I'm going to blend them together and apply some lip gloss to give my lips a really nice pouty and, you know, just glossy feel to them. I really like the L'Oreal Pro glosses, and I'm just going to put this all over my lips to give me a really nice glossy finish. And there you have it, guys. Here's a completed look. I really, really loved how this came out. It's probably one of my favorite looks that I've done so far. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next one.